I'm going to show you how to put together this cute gift. It's actually a mug acting as a gift basket with some goodies inside. Stay tuned. I have 2 widths of cellophane that come in rolls. You can get these at craft stores. I usually buy a big roll from a florist. When I wrap wine bottles, I use the 40-inch wide, but I'm not going to need that just to do the mug. I'm going to use the 30-inch wide. So as I'm rolling out the cellophane, I want to make sure that when I put the tall items into the cup, that when I have the cellophane working, that the cellophane is going to go above the product, and then like by about 3 or 4 inches. So I'm picking up the roll, and then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut it, and it cuts really easily. I'm starting out by putting some shred in the bottom of the thing here. I'm going to take a little bit out actually, and I'm going to put in my tallest items. Now I wanted to get some of the square Ghirardelli chocolates, but they didn't have the flavor I wanted when I was at Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. I'm looking in the thing here. So what I got was a whole box of these little Merci chocolates, but if I stick them in, they're just going to go to the bottom. So I'm going to take a piece of tissue paper that I've wadded up, and I'm going to stick that in here just to give a little more room. And just looking at what I have here. And then the tape that you're going to want is just clear cellophane tape. And hopefully you don't hear the buzzing sounds going on in my backyard. And what I'm going to do is just take a piece of tape and put it on the back of these Mercies and tape them. Oh God. Into the package. So I might do a couple more and I'll speed it up. Since I'm working upside down, I'm looking at what this looks like to you. And then I'm ready to wrap it. So now I'm going to actually zoom out a little bit. And I'm actually going to take a little shred and poke it around in the cup around the edges, just for a little more festive look, all around the back and sides. Maybe pick some up from the bottom if I think it's going to be too much. So you don't want a lot of shred on the bottom. All right, now I'm ready to pull this thing up. Get my mouse out of the way. Hope the dog doesn't bark. And I'm going to center it so that as I bring up these 2 pieces, they're going to meet. So I'll bring up the flat sides. Actually, I need to move it forward a little bit now that I see it, because I'm working backwards. Nope. I need to move this way, right in the middle, and then I'll bring up the corners last. All right, there's no barking. And I'll gather it. Let me set it back a little bit. I'll gather it in the center. And then I see some shred here. Now I have my tape. And while I'm holding it with my non-dominant hand, I can tell I'm going to run out of tape. Lovely. Well, that's why you have a backup. And just keep taking pieces of tape and turning it as you go and holding it tightly with, for me, my left hand while I grab tape with my right hand until I have tape all the way around tightly. Okay, now I'm going to move this. Let's see, I want to show you these points. So if some, like this one is a little too long right here. So let me see, I want to zoom out again. So this point. So what I'm going to do is just take scissors, cut down, and then just pull off. So you can make some new points with it and just pull off. Okay, so that's so far without a bow. Now I'm going to put a bow on it. I'm going to use some red floral ribbon and start with a piece this way. You could use gold curling, well, I could use gold curling ribbon, or I'm just going to make a bow off camera and tie it on here. So this is the finished product. Isn't that a cute gift? Check out some of my other videos by clicking on one of the images on the right side of your screen or mouse over the upper right hand corner. A little eye appears, and when you click it, you'll see some other videos you might be interested in watching. Thanks.